Howdy folks, welcome to Season 5. I guess we're starting a new season and abandoning the old one because, right as we're about to get good, right? Yeah, check it out. There's Pine Valley and Lake Valley. They added new maps. There's an update, big update, the anniversary update. And yeah, so I'm going to start a game here and I'll meet you there in a second. All right, here we go. So it asks you which thing you want to start. I think we're going to start with the Monty. I definitely don't want to start with the Shea because it's like so slow. But yeah, we're going to start with the Monty. And then check it out. There's like a whole new map, which is totally cool. And then, oh, apparently I'm in flying mode, which is fine. Because I want to actually go up and show you what the new map looks like. So they've got like desert area. And see, the ceiling is really low. There we go. Okay, so that's as high as you can go up. And then it like, that's it. it keeps you from flying any higher than that. So they've got new stuff. They've got mountains. They've got a lake. They've got swamp next to the lake. They've got some trails over here. Here, let's go this way. Yeah, they've got some trails and stuff over here. And these hills look like they're going to be kind of challenging, don't they? And then there's desert over there. And there's some other stuff. There's lake over here. So we're going to have to figure out. I don't have an actual map. So what you can do is this will show just the old map, obviously. And then what you can do is we can teleport around, and so you can see the map from different angles. So this is the corner. The other thing, they haven't done obviously, as you can see, they haven't fixed up the whatchamacallit. I think from the ground it looks okay, maybe. But yeah, from up here it's kind of awful. The background mountains. But yeah, you know, they're who cares, right? When you're flying up in the air, you know. But anyway, so yeah, we've got like a little. It looks like there's like a little valley here, right? So maybe we can put something up there, and then that's going to be the upper right corner. So let's go to that one. We're going to go over to the upper right corner. We'll teleport here. So we're looking down at the lake and stuff. And then there's this corner down here, the lower right corner. Let's go down here. And I think this is down by the, yeah, okay, down by the big rock. Okay, so it looks like the lake is kind of in the middle. And then the desert is over in this corner, the lower left corner. Okay, the southwest corner, right? So let's look here. Yeah, cool. And so there's like desert and stuff over here. I think we can, you know what? I think it teleported us above the ceiling. So now we're stuck, right? But yeah, check it out. You know, they've got some cool looking stuff here. So I think the other thing is they have, here, let's go back to this. We're going to go to the map and we're going to teleport here. Okay, there we go. All right. And then we're going to walk out. I think we're still in flying mode. Okay, so let's go back into, let's take this out of flying mode. Cheats, enable flying, off. There we go. Okay, so one of the things it does is, on this new map, is that you have to insert your own industries. So you can put up to 3 of each industry, as you can see here. You can put up to 3 of each one, and you have to put them in yourself. So that's pretty cool. So we could probably figure out a place for the logging camp to be and everything. And the other thing is, check it out. The wow, it feels like my running speed is slow. Did I do that? Enable fast sprint. There we go. Okay. Much better. All right. So the other thing they did is, check it out. The engine's already warm. See? The engine's already warm when you start. So that's cool. So you don't start having to heat up the engine and everything. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe we can put the logging camp somewhere near the start. Maybe we can put that up here on the hill. Yeah. We'll put a logging camp up here on the hill somewhere, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, industries. We're going to go logging camp. See, it puts you in flying mode. It puts you in flying mode, and let's see if we can find a spot for the logging camp. The cool thing is you can rotate it too. So now I'm curious. You know what? That makes me curious as to, ooh, can we go upward? Yeah, we can go upward. It makes me curious if you can, with the oil refinery, because remember we had the problems with the oil refinery? Yeah, I'm kind of curious about how that's going to work now. Okay, so maybe we can put the logging camp this way. See if that'll fit. See, it's like, I think it's basing it on the lowest point on it. So maybe we'll try this again. Go this way. Yeah, it seems like we're not going to be able to find a nice flat spot here for it, are we? Okay, so let's go back down here a little bit. I don't want to make it too high up here. And I don't know if it's going to clear out stuff near here. Let's try putting it this way and see if it'll... Is it just me, or are these two buildings like way lower so that it wants to be up in the air, right? But yeah, let's try putting it over here. See if we can get the platforms to be at a reasonable... Is this the same? I don't think this is the same logging camp, is it? Okay, check it out. Because here, this one is at a different level than this one. I don't think it was like that, right? This must be a different logging camp. Yeah, because these are at two different... I don't remember those being at two different levels. And I'm pretty sure that these were at the same... Yeah. Okay. So anyway, that's our logging camp. We're going to basically... I'm not sure that we're going to put any of the other industries up yet. But I'm kind of curious about the refinery. Let's see what the refinery looks like. See, there's the oil platform. See, they've got the oil platform is way higher than the other one. The steel pipes. See how the steel pipes are way down there? We're going to go like this. We're going to place this here, and I want to see what happens. It's like it's re-leveled them, didn't it? It re-leveled them based on the thing. So what's the other... Where's the lumber platform? There's supposed to be like a lumber platform. That's so weird. Okay. So, and we can delete industries now too. So if you go like this and you demolish all... I don't know if facilities, let's see if facilities will do it. Yeah, see, it won't do it here, but if you do all, you can demolish this, I think. Yeah, see? There we go. Okay. Maybe it was facilities. Maybe it was letting me do it with the facilities thing. Okay, so we've got this, and this is where we need to get our logs and everything. So why don't we start at the top of the hill here, and we'll try to work our way down. But yeah, this should be pretty fun. And I looked at, there's also rocks. You can see them down here. There's rocks and stuff, and those are removable like the trees. You just use the remove tree tool to remove the rocks. Oh, and check this out too. They did update the physics for this, so it's a little bit different. And actually, they disappear before they completely fall a lot of times. Yeah, like that. But see these big rocks? You can delete that rock. See? And it makes a tree noise. And it tumbles down the hill. That's the best. And the missing face. Yeah. I'm not going to complain. It's totally not a complaint. It's just hilarious. Okay. So... Because I know some people will be like angry about that. Anyway, so I think we need to start up here. We're going to try starting at this end of the platform, because this is where it's going to, here. This is where we're going to be. We need to be parallel to this. And a couple degrees. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Okay, so we want to get this about here, and let's see if we can lay this straight, what it looks like. And we're going to go like that, and I think we'll probably make a bridge or something like that. So what we want to do is we want to use these to test where the logs are going to land, if they're going to land on the cars and stuff. We'll see where they land. Yeah, that looks good. I like how they spin. I like how they spin when they hit the thing. Okay, so this is where we're going to start. We're going to put up a bridge here. Yeah, we're just going to use this one. I had to think there for a minute. All right, and we're going to aim this way a little bit. And we're probably going to go there. We're going to go up 2%. And then we'll aim this a little bit this way. And then we're going to bring it. Why does it seem like it wants to aim that way? There we go. Okay, cool. So that's what our track is going to look like there. We can get rid of these trees too. And then, yeah, they still do that when they're inside the thing. They still spaz out. But that's kind of cool though, because as you notice, they got different trees now too. They have a few different models, and I think we need to check out the gameplay options. That sunset's really nice looking though. It's cool. They did a good job with that. Okay, so we're gonna get options, gameplay, time of day. Yeah, we're gonna do day length is 30, night length is 2. All right, weather type, and then we can probably put it at like 4 o'clock. Partly cloudy. Okay, so this, we can set the vehicle view distance. That's another option that they added. There's a whole lot of stuff on the update. If you want to know, go read it. No, they added some cool stuff, but that's one of them. And I don't think there's any other big changes to worry about. I was gonna look. I think they did the same thing as, I think they did that in Empyrean too, where the stars stay the same, stay in place, and then the moon travels across the sky. Because you know the glass orb that the stars are attached to doesn't spin while the moon orbits around the Earth. You knew that, right? You took astronomy. Right? Okay, so we need to figure out where we're going to come down the hill here too. So that's our next thing. I guess we can extend this out like this. I just need kind of an idea of where we're going to go. So let's go like this. Flying. Try like this. There we go. Let's see where we have space. It's going to help when the sun comes out too. But yeah, it looks like we can kind of go down this hill here to get there, right? Because that's down there. I think we can try to do that. So let's go like this. Disable flying. All right. So I think that's what we'll try to do, is we're going to try to go down the hill here. So let's see what we can do as far as our rail goes. We're going to go this way, and we're going to 2%, 3%. I think we're going to probably try to stick. See, the thing with taking the Montezuma, I don't think the Montezuma can go up hills very well. So we may have kind of screwed ourselves by taking the Montezuma and then putting this on a hill right away, immediately. The first thing, right? All right. So we're going to kind of stick to the terrain here. I don't want to go any steeper than 3%. And then I think we're going to want to put wall here. Yeah, because this is going to get kind of tall. So we're going to go over this way. And we want to kind of aim it at like that. Let's see how that looks. And then we're going to put in a bridge. Why is it? Okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this. So we want this to be over this way more. Yeah, see, like that. Okay. And probably not as far. Like this. There we go. Okay, so then we can put a bridge there. Off of there. So let's get rid of this. Demolish that. And then we're going to put one of these bridges. And let's see which bridge do we want. Which color do we want? Should we do new? Let's do new. I don't think we've done the new bridge at all. I think we've kind of avoided that. And then, do we want this to kind of be... Let's see if we can do a... like a radius of some kind. See what this looks like. If we do a radius. See, this is going to be really steep, or it's just going to be a giant bridge in the sky. So how are we going to get down this hill and back over to there? Because that looks kind of ridiculous. I think we should follow the terrain instead of doing this. So I think we're going to have to go back. Let's go like this. We're going to demolish this, and we're going to try again. So we're going to use the rail here, and there. We're going to do this as much as we can. And then we're going to go with... See, I'm kind of thinking that we might be better off, instead of coming down here and having to go around this, we might be better off just going straight across that. Let's try that. Let's see how many times we can change our mind, right? I mean, we're building and surveying at the same time is what's basically going on here. So let's, instead of going down 3%, we're going to go like this. And we might even go like this. 1.5. Is that 2%? See, that's perfect. So if we go like that, and then we're going to, let's get rid of these so we're not distracted by them. There and there. And then we're going to basically come along this. So I think we'll do a wall here for right now. And then we can start coming down at 3%. And we're going to come across to wherever this meets up with the terrain. So that's looks like it's going to be about like this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Is it really going to be that high up? It's going to take us a while to get down there at 3%, isn't it? I guess. So if we go like this, I think that'll keep us out of the, yeah, that'll keep us out of the thing. Okay, so let's see what we can do following the terrain here. Stay on the ridges, right? And then we're going to need to come this way a little bit even. Yeah. There. And then we'll see if we can get a load of logs done on this first episode or not. But I should have, hopefully I remembered to put up some of the put up a list of some of the cool stuff that they added in this update. Okay, so this is where we need to meet, and so we need to be able to turn to this angle, right? That's where we need to turn to. So like this. See how that looks. See, the thing is, like I said, you can't change the length of the spline handles, because that would be way better if you could lengthen this spline handle and smooth out that curve a little bit. All right. You can do that in my program, but, or you can do it manually. Okay, and it looks like we're going to come over this, and we're going to do this kind of deal. We're going to follow along this contour here. Are we really going down at 3%? Because it sure doesn't feel like it, right? Like that. There we go. Okay. And then this is going to go, whoops, it's going to go right along that ridge. We're going to stick with the ridge. like that. There we go. Okay, so from here, where are we? I know we can't really... I know we can't count on the other stuff, but at least this is telling us which direction. Yeah, so we still need to turn here. Okay. We're still going. Basically, we need to do like a 180 as we're doing this, coming down this. Okay, so how does this look if we go with this bridge and see how this looks? Because we're not going to be able to stay too much along this. We're gonna have to gap some of these. So which angle do we want to be at? Like this? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna be at that angle. See, we're skirting right past the tree. And then we're gonna go down here. Oh, we might hit the terrain here. We'll see. We'll see if we're going to hit the terrain there. We might. Especially now if we have to curve out this way. Maybe. Okay, so we're going to do this. How's this look? Is this something we're going to get away with? I think we'll be okay right here. I am not positive. I think as long as it doesn't hit the... whatchamacallit, that's fine. As long as it doesn't hit the rail. Okay, and we're going to keep turning this way as much as we can. And we want to kind of do that without coming out that way. Yeah, like this. See how that looks. Yep, and then we're just going to have to kind of bridge down. I think we are going to have to bite the bullet and maybe? I don't know, maybe we can follow this. Yeah, let's follow this. Let's keep following the contour instead of doing that. I'm not sure why I suddenly got a bug up, up there to do that. Okay, let's try the wall. And we're going to stick with our 3%. And we're going to go like this. And we'll see what kind of... Yeah, that looks good. Might even want to come this way a little bit more. And actually what I want to do is when we clear this out, I want to leave a bunch of this stuff. I think it would be cool to leave this really dense. Really densely packed. Okay, and then we're going to go like this. I think we're going to have to kind of come up the hill here a little bit, aren't we? Yep. In order to stay on the contour. This is a lot farther than I was expecting it to be. But it's cool that you can put in the industries wherever you want to, and it lets you do it in the game without having to dink around with stuff. We're going to clear some of this out just so we can see better what we're doing. And I'm not going to be able to do these in the game. I'm going to have to figure out the save format, because they did change the save format. It looks, I have not examined it yet, but just at first glance, it looks like what they did was they made it so that instead of the trees are all in pre-configured spots, and then you save a list of where the locations of where they were deleted from. Instead, I think it's a positive list. I think it's a list of where everything is. And so if that's the case, then external editors will be able to add in deco, which would be really cool. I think that would be really nice. Okay. I think the downside of that is that, oh look, the little baby tree. Cool. I think the downside of that is that like when you're sending to a client, you know, you're sending the map data to a client, you got to send more data that way, which is probably why they didn't do it that way to begin with. Okay, so let's see if we can stay along this. It just keeps dropping down, doesn't it? I'm kind of wondering if we're going underneath the other one, and we should maybe check that. Why don't we go over to the other platform and see where we are as far as height goes. So we're going to lay a track down here, and we're going to bring it out and see where it goes. It does look like we still have a little bit more to drop, doesn't it? Okay, so we're going to go like this, this. We're going to bring that up. Yeah, you can see it up there. Yeah, that still is, because that's where we just went into the woods right there. Okay. Yeah, we've got a ways. Okay, we've got a ways to go. It's easier to see from this perspective. I like these thick little forests, though. That's cool. Instead of the whole thing just being evenly, fairly thick, the big bulb patches and the big forested patches, it looks cool. Okay, so where are we? There's our track. Whoa! All right, so we need to go up here. Let's get a couple more of these taken care of. A couple more of these out of here. All right. So we just need to go like, we need to keep going on here. And then do this so we're gonna have to make short little segments so we can stay along the contour here. And I think maybe to here, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to want to go, it looks like we're going to have to either drop down or we're going to have to kind of go around this for a bit. Yeah, we can go around it. Okay. That's cool. I just don't want to have a giant bridge that's like way up, you know, a giant sky bridge. You know what I mean. All right, and then like this. We can do a few little bridges, but yeah, I don't want to do a huge one. We'll get this logged up. Just, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I should probably just do the logging off camera, maybe. I think that's what I'll do. We'll get the rest of this laid out, and then we'll do the logging off camera, so you can see the bridge and all that stuff. So you can see the finished thing. Okay, so we're gonna lay a bridge to here. And I'm kind of thinking this is about the point where we just say go this way, right? We just say enough is enough and we're going to go this way. Okay, so we need to turn around within this. Yeah, see, we need to do like a big 180 and come all the way back. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We're going to bring this wall up. We're going to go like this. And let's see what kind of radius we can do here. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be about where we, I don't want to bring it into the ground completely, but it looks like about like that, right? There we go. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to start with this. That's cool. We got some desert here. We're going to do this one, and we're going to level off, and let's see what radius we need. I wonder if can we chop down the cactus? Can we chop down a cactus with this? Okay, so we need to go... We're going to redo this corner, I think. We're going to have to redo the corner. Maybe. But let's see where this is going to get us. It looks like that's as far as it's going to let us go. 54 meters. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. And we're going to take off that. And we're just going to come around this corner here. There we go. We're just going to let it come around to here. And then which way is it? Do we need to go left or right? Is the question. Okay, why is it not letting me lay the track here? There we go. Okay, so which direction do we need to go to get to our thing here? We need to go basically straight north. Yeah, we're at 45. Okay, so we need to keep turning this way. Okay. So we need to go this way instead of that way. All right, that's fine. We can do that. That's totally fine. That works perfectly. Where is our link? Our junction is right here. So we're going to come up to here. And, whoops, and our angle is going to be... Is it going to be 0? It's going to be 90. Okay. That's going to be our angle there. Okay. Much better. All right, and then we can get rid of this one. And that should be... Is it? It did do that. Okay. All right, let's try this again. 3-foot rail. Not sure why it decided to go that way. That was weird. All right, and we want to come up to 90. 90. There we go. Is it going to let me? Let's see what it's going to do here. There we go. Okay. So demolish that. I was wondering why the whatchamacallit looked kind of funky. The groundwork. Okay, so now we're just going to bring this track all the way back. We need to come to this side of the water tower. We'll do this. And then I think we're probably going to have to drop a little bit. We'll have to do like a 0.5%. Something like that. Man, this is going to be a long track, isn't it? Whoops. Let's see. I didn't look and see how many... It's not showing me. It's not showing me how long the track is. Okay. Can we connect to this? Yeah, we can. Cool. All right, so there's just going to be a really, 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 really slow slope there. Okay. Let's get all this set up. We're going to put a piece of track here. Should we put... Here, we're going to go switch right. Yeah, switch right. And then we're going to go... I think we're going to try to connect these legit for the fun of it, right? So we'll go like this. We're going to go back here. Oh, you know what? I don't want to do it that way. I want to do switch right. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to connect that one to there. See? That's too... It's too short. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out from here with this track, and we're going to change our radius. We need to go like this. There. We're going to put our radius to here. And that should be about where we need to put this, right? About that much longer. Okay, let's see how that looks. Demolish that. I'll bet there's an easier way to do this. And we're gonna go like this. Yeah, there's probably an easier way to connect these. Let's see if it'll let me. It totally doesn't want to. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. It's slightly scary, but yeah, so it just looks like it needs to be longer. Okay, but we'll see how we can do with that. All right, and then these still need to, you know what, that's not even going to help, is it? Because the engine's going to end up on the other end of that. Yeah. All right. We'll figure it out later. Let's just get our cars connected here. Now that this has probably lost all of its fuel and heat, right? 8%. All right, and we're gonna have to stop, and I'm gonna have to stop and do some whatchamacallit anyway, aren't I? Okay, so we'll get the couplers on here. We'll get these connected, and then I'm gonna go do some. Oh, you know what else we need? We need this. There. Can we? Nice. I hope it's already in there. Hope it's already connected. Let's see. Turn off the brake. Yep, good. Okay. Reverser. I think the whatchamacallit brake is already on. Is it still going to push it? Yeah, it is. Good. All right. So I'm going to go do the logging that needs to be done and get the tracks cleared off. And then I will come back and we will drive this thing. Let's turn off the brakes. Turn off these brakes. Make sure that brake is on. Nope, that brake needs to be on. Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go do the logging. I will be right back in just a minute, and we'll drive it up to the logging camp. All right, we're back. The sun's about to go down. I got that cleared off. I think what we're gonna do is probably buy another car or two. So let's go like, I don't think we should buy too many logging cars. I don't think the logging cars are gonna be our biggest concern, because logs are actually, we need to do a whole lot of logs to pay for the logging cars, don't we? So maybe we should just leave the two that we've got. Just do the two that we started with. Or should we get one more? Yeah, it's a tough call. I think we should get 3 of them. Maybe even put 4 on here. And we'll make 4 our new standard for everything. We'll try that for this series. Let's do that. Let's get this pulled forward a little bit more so that we can buy 2 of them, and hopefully it'll put them on this same track, and then we can load them up. But yeah, I think if we take 4 of them, so let's go like this, locomotives, and then we're gonna do paint job 2, and then locomotives, paint job 3. Okay, we should be able to re-rail this one here onto here. Yep. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that, and then we're just gonna back this in, back this up. I don't think the Montezuma has whatchamacallit. I don't think it has lights on it, so we're just gonna have to wait for the moon to make its way across the sky. See, the moon's zooming past the stars. Gotta love it. All right, and then we'll get back here and link these up. Let's see. Brake 0, brake 0. Okay, those are connected. Those are connected. Yep, everything's good. All right, let's go. And we're going to go forward. We do have water and fuel. Okay, cool. Let's see how this... We'll see how the Montezuma does on this. Because this is going to be interesting. Thing is, I see it doesn't have a higher top speed either, does it? It still can only go 15, 16, just like the Betsy. I'm going to have to look. Let's jump out here for a second. Well, let's look at... where is it? Ooh, they got a coach. Cool. Nice. That was one of the other things. Okay. Porter has attractive effort at 28. Where's the Montezuma? 36. Oh, it does have a higher... Okay. It has a higher attractive effort. Okay. Cool. So maybe it can pull more. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to find out, but... Yeah, I'm really liking this map so far. And you can cut down the... You can cut down the cactuses here. Logging. We're going to run over here. We're going to turn off our thingy. And we're going to cut down a cactus just for the fun of it. Can you cut down that? You can cut down that. You can cut down the cactus. That's cool. Alright. Cacti. Cactuses is. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and I think we can redo that corner to make that all... That's fine. Do that corner to make it not so sharp. Although I don't think it's going to be an issue with this, but it would be nice to like kind of optimize that curve. But I think we're doing okay. So are we going to be able to maintain? Yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to maintain our top speed going up this 3% grade. Cool. So that's the thing. We're going to have to figure out where we're going to put the next industry. We got a sawmill, and I checked, and when you place the sawmill, it doesn't put a pond there. So it's going to be like the other one. It's going to be like the one that I put in that was moved. Wow. That was kind of wobbly, wasn't it? That was a little bit of a wobble. But yeah, anyway, the whatchamacallit, yeah, does. Here, let's do this. Can we look out the window? Can we look out the window? There. Oh, I need to get back in here. Because we're gonna end up falling off the track or something. Okay. No, there should be... Yeah, we got a little bit of room. Let's see. Should be able to... Can you... Oh, that was the old ones. I don't think we've driven the new one yet. Okay. And is it E and R? Yeah, okay. It's not doing it. Alright, let's make sure we don't fall over. Alright, cool. We didn't fall over. But some of these... Yeah, see, some of these corners are pretty scary. We'll see how the Monty does loaded and getting pulled down the track by the cars full of logs, right? Yeah, I'm really liking these patches of forest here. It looks really cool. It's a very tunnely feel to it. Alright, so we're gonna let this come back down. Whatever sound it's making it like a zillion times. Can you hear that? It almost sounds like an echo or a delay. Alright. Yeah, I think this is different. For some reason it feels different. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I mean, that's happened before, so. Alright. Memory is a tricky thing. Amazing how crappy memories can be. Okay. Let's see. And convincing at the same time. I love that. Because if you didn't trust your memory, then it wouldn't be worth anything. So you're like programmed to trust it at all costs kind of thing and think that your memory is perfect. Even when it's idiotic and makes stuff up and everything else. Alright. See if we can get these loaded up. Is it going to load it? Yeah, cool. Alright. And then we're going to have to get the other two loaded. Is this doing 5? I think it does 5, right? And that needs to go again. Yeah, see, it doesn't go on its own. Yeah, it's out of 5. Okay, cool. So that's 4. Alright. And then I'm going to jump in and we'll see if we can get this forward a little bit. There we go. And we want that to... We want that one to line up with that, which is really hard to tell if it's actually lined up. Let's see. It's always an adventure. Okay, it looks like it's going to be. Let's see if we can get... I think we might have to back it up a little bit. We'll see how it does. Yeah, it's going to fall on the ground, isn't it? Yep, okay. Oh, they both did? Really? That one fell on the ground too? Did the other one block it or something? I think the other one might have blocked it or something. Huh. Let's try that. See how that works. Because it... Yeah, that's weird. Okay. We're going to back it up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out. It's one of the joys of this new thing. Of the new, the little cars. Alright, we'll see if we can get this figured out. Maybe. At least it's partially dropping on this, right? Almost seems like I need to pull it farther forward. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's doing. Alright, maybe if I... Let's try this. We're going to go like this. And we're going to disconnect this car. And then we're going to pull this forward a little bit. So those aren't interfering. Let's see how that looks. With what that does, if anything. Because those should be pretty well lined up, right? Huh. Apparently I broke it. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for episode 1. Join me in episode 2. I will get this figured out. We're going to find a place to put the sawmill. I don't want to put it too far across the map, obviously, because we want to be able to make a few trips or that sort of thing. But yeah, we'll figure out where to put the sawmill, and we'll see you then. Later.